Shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer. Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga. No,
Three,
you
two,
can't control
one.
yourself
Hi,
any
Luis.
longer.
Hola, hola, mucho
Hola.
gusto.
Mucho gusto, un placer. Thank you so much for your time. A pleasure to talk to you and to meet you. And I'm very excited to talk about the musical On Your Feet, the story of Gloria and Emilio Estefan. I hope I
Thank
didn't
you.
mess it up the order. Maybe it's Emilio and Gloria, but
No, it's all good. It's all good. Thank you. It's an
Exactly.
honor to be here with you.
yes, very excited. So, what how did you come on board on this project, and how excited to be telling the story of both amazing.
I am very excited to be telling the story of these two icons. Both Emilio and Gloria Estefans they have done so much. They have opened the doors for so many people, the Chiquitas, the Ricky Martin themselves, and us, because we have, so many wonderful artists now being able to tell the story on a national tour with our accents, with our language, with our truth, being able to say, take a good look at my face because this is what an American looks like, that's very empowering, very enriching to me as a creative. So I was able to start because I was in the show on Broadway as a dancer, as a performer. I also played the role of Kenny Ortega, which happens to be a choreographer, of course, that have given us so much as well. And so I was already honored to be part of that. But then eventually I left the show to pursue my career as a director choreographer. And Jerry Mitchell, the original director of the show, called me one day and asked me if I would be his associate director for the production in Europe. And the rest has been a natural progress of growth through this journey.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. And how much you, Gloria and Emilio, are involved in this production, and how much they are like supporting you on this.
Gloria and Emilio Stefan have been involved since the beginning. When we went to the workshop, and then from there to Chicago, the off-Broadway tryouts, then on Broadway. So they've been a part of the project, and eventually they saw me in action as creative. The first time that Jerry Mitchell allowed me to be an associate director to the show in Amsterdam. From there, the most important moment came, which is the premiere in Spanish. There, I started working one-on-one with Gloria. She was so passionate about the project and the translations. She kept working on specific lyrics that she was dreaming about for certain numbers, like even in rap, or if I ever got to tell you. And we started this direct connection. And with the tour, they've been able to support us. And actually, it's where more I have felt like a little bit of mentorship through, especially like Gloria herself, because Gloria came after 6 months, I think, of us doing the run, and she felt different about certain moments, and she came back to me and the production is like, you know what, I think we should evolve this. We should change this look here, custom wise. We should change this scene, and I was able to go back to work, which is, as a creative, really cool. So I'm grateful for them and the expertise they bring to the table.
Yeah, I love that they are part of that, because I think you're more comfortable representing, like telling their story, and to find the perfect actress to play Gloria. How was that process? Because she's amazing, right?
Yeah, that was hard, and Gloria herself is amazing, but to find somebody that can bring that, both that humbleness, but also that edge of confidence in themselves and that vocal power, that was a hard search. And I found her, calling her to Mexico, because he was somebody that, after going and going and looking and not finding, I literally was like, oh my God, Gabi Albo. And so I wrote to Gabi and I was like, I might have a project that you might be interested in. And immediately she sent me her material, and she is the powerhouse that we needed. And now she's been already a year with me, or maybe a little bit more, and she's going on with the tour, which I'm so grateful to continue to have this powerhouse as Gloria Estefan and Samuel Garnica as Emilio.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about him too, like to find the perfect Emilio, and because they're like the key, of course. And now, as a director, as a producer, like, what was like the biggest challenge to bring this music? I know everything's a challenge, but
no, it's good. But as a producer, it's a great question, because we don't get the chance as Latine, producers to be, above the title credits, like to do that. And what does that mean? Not only what you bring to the table logistically or creatively, but the idea that you have to fundraise and you have to go and get investors that put under your name. So I want to give a shout out to Denise Ambert, who represents Salgado Productions and was able to get, our investors involved. And we got that opportunity as Latino producers to be above the title. I think that is definitely a milestone mark in our artistic career, being able to say we have a national tour, giving work to so many Latino artists all around the States, saying again, this is what an American looks like. And I think that's so important. That said, creatively, for me, it's just a dream come true to be doing this work, because it's really the work of inspiring generations and generations to say, I am good enough. My language, my color, my form, my history, my culture matters. And that's, I think, what Gloria and Emilio have been doing through their music for so long.
Yeah, we are enough, I think, and when we are very colorful Latinos, and I love that. And after LA, where you guys are going after?
Well, that's a great question, because I don't have the calendar right in front of me. But we're going to be all over. Like, we're going to go from California. I believe that we're going to go close to New York again. We go back to Florida. My son was asking me this morning, Dad, but if you're in California now, would it make sense to then stop in Texas first? And I was like, Dad, baby, you are absolutely right, but it doesn't work like that, because we have to combine the logistics of when the theaters are available, when they're asking, when they know their audience are going to show up. So our tour for the next 6 months are going to be like this through America. And that's cool for our cast as well, because they get to meet so many wonderful locations.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite Gloria song?
I actually do. It's Wrapped, and I have a story with it. I have a story with everything these days, but it's because Gianmarco, it's a Peruvian composer and singer. He wrote it for Gloria, and I was able to meet Gianmarco through Jaime Camil years ago back in Mexico, and I fell in love with his music, and that was one of the songs. And later on, I'm doing the show, and when we were doing the show on Your Feet, the first thing I was like, Jaime, tell Gianmarco that his music is here, and it's amazing. It's one of my favorite moments. And so I choreographed something that I really love in the show for that moment, and it's a very spiritual homage to Pachamama, to water, to earth, and to the value of nature. And we, as a body of nature, can be healed with the right prayer, and the right prayer being like being in tune with earth itself. And that's what that homage and Wrapped is all about through my lens.
That's amazing. Luis, I just want to thank you so much for your time. Muchas gracias. Muito obrigada. And I
Muito
hope,
obrigado.
Muito obrigado, yes. And then I hope this will be a success, and is already a success. So
Gracias.
Keep doing. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer. Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer. If I could reach higher, just for one moment, touch the sky. For the one moment in my life, get on your feet. Get up and make it happen. Get up and make it happen. Get on your feet.
If you like this video, don't forget to comment, to like, and subscribe to our channel right here.